Hey there, boys and girls. Today we're going to be doing the Scorn of the Wicked Moon fight. I've beat this a few times and I'm getting a little bit better at dealing with the things that are going on inside the fight. The missions are attack the foe's elemental weakness 6 times or more, evoke an Esper, and defeat it with magic. We're going to be taking Charlotte as our passive provoke take on Phoenix with Auto Med learned. It's really important that she has Auto Med learned because the boss is going to dispel and then confuse you, and if you have Auto Med, she'll go ahead and cure that and you won't miss your turn. I didn't spare any of my gear on this. I'm using all my STMRs, everything I've got on this account. Try to beat this fight. Moon is a very difficult fight. I don't think you necessarily have to go this crazy with your gear to beat it, but I don't feel like trying to find that thin line with this one, just because there's so much damage going out. I'm taking Folka as my healer. I really like Folka for this fight because she's got barriers. She can give us magic mitigation on cooldown. She can give us mana if we need it. We're taking Myra for this one. Myra and Folka really work well together. Myra's got the AoE re-res. Myra's got buffs. Myra's got heals. Like, Myra can do a whole lot of stuff. And I put the Holy Wand on her so she could do the finish with magic mission. Then we got Bosch. Bosch is going to be doing physical and magic cover for this fight. That's why he's kind of split as far as his stats go. He's got 1400 defense, 1200 spirit, 20k hit points. This is Masuko. The builder told me dual wield was better for me, so I went with it. I've got 11.7 on hit points and 938 spirit. I feel like that's a safe place, but it's towards the bottom. If you can go a little bit more than that, I would. Nico's kind of falling right in suit. He's got 11.2 and 926 spirit. We're both on Leviathan for Spirit Killer. I think that's definitely the best Esper to use for this fight. We should be fine as long as we manage our cooldowns properly and defend when we need to. Alrighty, so like I said in my video on this, like the first 5 turns are the same, and then they just repeat until sub 40%. So with Charlotte, we're going to do magic mitigation. Bosch is going to physical cover. Folka is just going to put out her immunities. And when I say immunities, I mean like heal over time, like all this crap that it does, that Folka stuff. Then we're going to do, where are you? Intro, do a hit single. We're going to power up our Sukos. Bam. Nico, I think, can triple cast because he's got the Trust Mastery passive. So we'll imperil water. So basically turn 1 you're going to take some fixed stuff that you can't dodge. You're going to take a physical attack that you can cover. And then you're going to take some magic damage. That's why, like, look how gear intensive this fight is. You know, basically took my cover tank down to 1/3 and my provoke tank down to 9,000 hit points. I like to try to get Charlotte's limit burst on this turn if the game will let me. Do quad water. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, we got it. I just feel a lot safer once I get her limit burst into the rotation. Send that over. That. This is another physical cover turn, so we'll do that. We'll just let Folka repeat. There's the AoE physical we're covering. Adds have spawned. Looks like we got a fire and an ice. Doesn't really affect our water chaining. But you do need to imperil the ads, so it's important to get rid of them. So we'll throw out a water imperil. 3 waters. Chain that off. We'll just defend with Charlotte here. This is a magic cover turn for Bosch. We'll just let Folka repeat what she's been doing, and then we'll do Myra stuff. Main verse, hit single. That's the fixed magic attack. This is the asteroid moon that Bosch should be covering, but Charlotte got excited, so she's doing it for him. That happens every now and again with this. It's not 100%. Basically, like, I don't know, Bosch is trying to jump in front of her where she's in slot 1. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. It hasn't got me killed on this yet, that's for sure. We'll get our quads ready again. One more. Send that off. We're going to be taking a Dispel on Charlotte this turn, so there's nothing for her to do. Turn 4 is a physical cover turn for Bosch. We'll let Folka just repeat. And Myra do outro and hit single. It looks like Folka isn't doing a great deal, but I think she's important for this. There's a fixed attack. There's the AoE physical. Alrighty, so we'll reload our chainers, we'll send them off. This is what I like. Okay, so Charlotte got dispelled last turn. She can reapply her general mitigation, and then Folka can come right over here, do flowing waters for a barrier, and then do magic mitigation. This is going to be a magic cover turn for Bosch, I think. And Myra's just going to do her Myra stuff. Intro. Hit sing. Oh, come on, buttons. Intro and hit single. I try to be mindful of the moon's hit points as I'm going through the fight right here. It's at 52%. I don't think I'll hit 40 next turn, but I'll be close. And there's going to be another fixed attack that goes off at the end of this turn, and Charlotte will live that with 1 hit point. So that turn right there is pretty gnarly. We do have a water ad in play now, as well as a fire ad. It's time to refresh our cooldown with Tsukiko, so we'll do that first. We'll do a Holy Imperil, and then a couple Holies. And then with this one, we'll use our cooldown, and then the rest Holy. Like I said, I don't think we'll push the threshold this turn, but we're going to get really close. This is going to be a physical cover turn for Bosch. Charlotte probably should do her magic mitigation this turn. And Folka is just going to refresh her stuff. Let me make sure Myra takes care of Charlotte. I don't want her dying on me. We'll do interlude, hit single. Oh yeah, we good. Alright, so we're at 45% hit points. Next turn, we're going to push the AoE death threshold. This is where the fight actually gets, like, hard, I guess. There's the AoE physical we're covering. This is where it comes. It becomes important to have your cheat sheets and whatnot ready, so you can get through these turns. Now this is an interesting thing that Tsukiko can do. So we're going to triple. No, we're doing Holy, aren't we? Let's get back on the right spell here. We're going to triple Holy, and then we're going to do Cunning as a Fox. And what that's going to do is hide us from this AoE death attack. And we're not going to lose our cooldown that we used, or the 12 turn cooldown that we used. We're going to keep on trucking. We'll send this off. And then she just nopes out of the fight. I think that's really neat. Now, this is a good time to get your Esper out of the way. We will do our re-res with Charlotte, or not Charlotte, Folka and Myra. Let's get one on here and right here, and then Folka will get Charlotte and Bosch. Bosch. Raise here and a re-raise here. Charlotte will use Healing Glory for the lulls. we're back in action. So now we have to pay attention because the next point that we're going to be in some kind of trouble in this fight. Let's look. We've got turn 8 is fixed AoE magic and an AoE magic. Okay, we can handle that really easy. But I don't want to push the 20% threshold right now, which I don't think she will. Because that's 13%. I definitely think we'll get it next turn though. Let's see here. 3, 4. Actually, no, I don't think it's safe. We'll do 3 here and then 2 here. I don't want to push the threshold this turn, because on turn 9, what we're going to avoid is fixed AoE magic, AoE physical, and another fixed AoE magic. You know, turn 9 is just kind of like a gnarly turn. It's not the worst, definitely, in this fight, but it's not really where we want to be. I don't think. Actually, I'm gonna be completely careful and just do this one time. I don't trust this character. Yeah, there we go. We can definitely get 10% on the next turn. Let's see here. Fixed AoE magic, AoE magic. Remember, we took a re-res last turn, so we've got to get our mitigations back up. And Folka is going to do our barrier and magic mitigation. I want to go ahead and get Myra to send Limit Burst Bar back over to Charlotte and do intro. We're getting close to another death round here, is the reason. There's the fixed attack. That's close. There's the magic. See, now if we didn't magic cover on that turn, like, Charlotte would probably be dead. That would be... we could probably still win the fight, but it wouldn't be pretty. Alright. I believe we've still got an Imperil. Yeah, we got one turn. We're going to quad Holy. 3, 4. Then that off. Make sure we push the 20% threshold, which I'm pretty sure we will easily. Excellent. Now we're going to use AoE Res with Myra. Activate Barrier, Revive Allies. If you're concerned about MP or anything right now, is the time to take care of that with Polka. Do that. And again, Charlotte can't do anything because we're going to take an AoE death this turn. We'll just heal up. Bosch will do. So we skipped all that nasty stuff with turn 9. Now we're on turn 10. It's considered a free turn, meaning the moon's not going to do anything like really bad to you. It's a good turn to recover. So we'll do our mitigation with Charlotte, and then Polka. We'll use flowing water and magic mitigation. There's really nothing for Bosch to cover, so I'll just default physical, and we'll do the hokey pokey. Kind of have something to do there. The Tsukiko's Limit Burst is basically the same as her second cooldown. So, and her second cooldown's still, like, it's on 12 turns, so we're not going to have it. So we can use her Limit Burst there to kind of make up for that fact. So we'll get Myra cranking again. Alrighty, turn 11's a really bad turn. We're going to take a Dispel. We're going to take fixed AoE magic, AoE physical, and then 2 AoE magics. That's a really bad turn. So this is how we're going to deal with it. We're going to defend with our Tsukikos. I don't think we have our hide ability. No, we don't. So we'll just defend with our Tsukikos. Charlotte's going to take a Dispel. So there's really nothing she can do this turn. It would be nice to have another magic mitigation for her, but it's just not going to work out. Let's see here. She's going to take a dispel, so trying to heal her with Folka, or re-res her with Folka is not going to do any good. Turn 14 is kind of bad. Do interlude. Hit single. Then this off. It wouldn't surprise me if Charlotte dies this turn. I don't know, I think we're good. There's our second fixed attack. This is our physical attack. And then we're going to take 2 AoE magic attacks here. Now, if we didn't defend on that turn, we would definitely have multiple deaths on our team. And it would be really hard to recover. Turn 12, we're lucky. The only thing that's going to happen is some fixed damage. So that's really nice. And we've got Tsuko's cooldown back up now, so we can do it. And I think a water imperil. That's a earth, yeah. So we'll do cooldown, water, water. Send that off. We'll get Charlotte's magic mitigation back up. Get Folka to do her thing. What'd I say? Turn 12, fixed AoE, can't do nothing with it. We'll get Bosch to heal us up with Lakshmi. The main verse. Let's use Piercing Boys. That's the barrier, isn't it? Yeah. And she's just taking so much damage. Stop. God, low. Turn 13 is fixed AoE magic, AoE physical, AoE magic. This is a good turn for us. If I've done this before. If you look at the moon's hit points right now, it's at 13%, right? If we do a full quad into the moon, it'll die next turn when Tsuko does her like counters or whatever you want to call it. So we're not going to go ham on this guy right here. We're just going to triple cast. Charlotte should have her general mitigation. Yep, and she's got her magic mitigation. We're going to defend with her. And then Folka is going to do Folka stuff. First, I want to get Myra to see if she can outro, hit single. I just want to make sure she's topped off. Fixed AoE magic, AoE physical, AoE magic. Always cover the magic when you can. Or the physical when you can, sorry. That did not top Charlotte off. That's a problem. But we're going to use Water Screen, Flowing Waters. This will top Charlotte off. This is the fixed attack, and then this is the physical attack that we're covering with Bosch. This is a magic attack that we can't cover. Look. So yeah, I told you, like it's scary. Alrighty. We definitely want to get to a water imperil and chain some water. That way we take care of this ad. And this one is going to go all the way water. Definitely take this out. We're getting our holy ready so we can finish with magic. Really, there's nothing for these guys to do. Let's just do a victory dance. Let everybody get full hit points. Just show this moon we're not messing around. She's still got mitigation. We can defend with Charlotte. If we was to take turn 14, it's a Dispel, it's a fixed AoE magic, another fixed AoE magic, and then a regular AoE magic, so we would want to cover with Bosch on this turn. But we're going to end Moon's career right here. That's the finish with magic. I almost messed up. I had the apostle clicked. I had to click over. That's good fun. 14 turns. That is a clean clear right there. Like I said, where I was messing up before, like on turn 11, we got the Dispel and the fix this and the fix that and the oh my god and the damage and the damage and the damage. I wasn't defending with some of my characters on turns like that, and I had deaths, and I could recover and win, but I felt like I don't want you to emulate me failing like that and trying to recover it. I wanted you to see how to deal with those properly, you know, just defend, try to mitigate as much damage as possible. That was my thought process behind that. I apologize, the video took a while to get made. This fight is slightly aggravating, but once you get to doing it quite a bit, it becomes very repetitious. It's pretty methodical, especially if you guys followed my advice and got you a cheat sheet. So you can, know what's going on turn by turn by turn, or at least have the wiki up when you're playing. I hope you liked the video. Let me know in the comments who you killed, what mage you used to kill the moon fight with. If you're waiting on Saul tomorrow, I'm sure he'll do really good. If you killed it with Cersei, let me know how many turns you did it in, because I'm curious to see how Cersei performed on this fight. She was definitely my plan B, but fortunately I got Tsukiko on her banner. Anyways, I'm rambling, it's late. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the week. Toodaloo.